Good afternoon, my guys and girls. Welcome to another edition of Coffee Break Live. My name is Nick. You're on the radio. And yes, we are live on a Thursday afternoon. I hope that all is well with you. I hope that you're feeling okay today. But if not, we are going to make things better for you. Welcome again to another edition of this coffee break session. And I'm not going to be alone because today we're talking about something very good, actually. Let's try to keep things light and easy for today. And of course, Shai is with me today, looking so beautiful.
As always, hey Nick.
That's right. That's right.
Confidence talaga na yung girlfriend mo. Sorry, I mean your friend who happens to be a girl.
Sure.
Hello, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Coffee Break Live. And yes, please join us in our conversation for this afternoon, whether that's with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or in my case, I'm just going to be drinking a whole lot of water kasi kailangan ko ng skin ko, di ba? So yeah, go ahead and join us because we have a very, very interesting topic. It's something that's very popular since the weekend. It's been very loud and out and about over since the weekend until now. And there's been a lot of controversy with that issue. So let's talk about it. Don't forget to please share this video and invite your friends over to join in on the conversation, especially if they were somehow involved with this particular topic. So Nick, what exactly is it we're going to be talking about?
Exactly. I would like to know your stories, actually, if you've been a part of it, whether you're the one who volunteered or maybe gave something.
Contributed, yeah.
Or maybe you actually just got something from it. Diba? No judgment there.
No judgment naman talaga. Because, what does the karatula say nga ba? Kasi in Tagalog, nahihirapan talaga ako basahin siya. Kumuha ayon sa
pangangailangan.
Magbigay.
Ano nga ba yung tagline? Magbigay ayon sa nakakaya. Joke lang. Something like that. But we get
That's
the idea.
The gist. That's basically the gist.
Magbigay ayon sa kakayahan.
There we go. So yes, we are talking about the Community pantries. Exactly. That's been sprucing up, popping up everywhere, and nakaka-good vibes talaga, Nick.
It is truly, so good to see.
Kinikilabutan nga ako thinking about it kasi guys, you're so awesome.
That's right. It all started, diba, with a very small community sa QC.
Yes, in Maginhawa.
In Maginhawa, right? In Maginhawa, it was started by Patricia Non, of course. And she really has a beautiful heart. I've seen some interviews. And now there are over 300 na nga ba? 300 right. Community pantries all over
Minimum
the Philippines. Nakakatawa. In your area, would you know if you actually have a community pantry nearby?
Yes, here in the south, I think there are a couple. The thing is, sorry kay Patricia Non ha, pero I think she wasn't exactly the first kasi there was one post I saw about dito sa Las Piñas nag-start siya, but it wasn't a pantry-ish community pantry. It was actually like an available apartment-ish or some sort of available store na nilagyan nila ng mga pagkain. And yun nga, anybody can just come over and get what they need and give what they could, mga ganon. So, not to take credit from Patricia, but I just want to also credit the one here in Las Piñas that I read before Patricia's community pantry came into light. But yes, Patricia started this huge movement. Everybody just wanted to follow in on her footsteps and of course, from the bottom of their hearts, also help out their fellow Filipinos. And that's an awesome thing. I don't see any reason for people to be against this issue.
Right, but apparently some people are, and maybe we can touch on that in just a bit. But you're right, a small act of kindness can really go a long way, and that's what's happening right now. So yes, do comment away whatever it is that you think about today's topic. Let us know. Quick shout outs, of course. Quick shout outs. Quick shout outs, of course, to everyone who is now watching. And I'm seeing Yataki, Rain, Tin. I'm seeing Lou. We'll be reading your comments in just a bit. But let me ask you first, Shai. Like, you told me na parang it's a good thing. Like, it shouldn't be an issue, right? But in the first place, why do you think community pantries had to start? Why do we have them?
Alam mo, pinagsisihan ko na ginawa kitang host. Parang gusto ko ako na lang pala yung host at ikaw ang sasagot.
Ayun na nga.
The reason I feel that people want to do the community pantries is because naawa na sila sa mga fellow kababayan. They feel so bad that their community isn't getting enough to feed their families, to feed themselves. Yan. So, they decided to just take things into their own hands. Tama ba yung statement?
Yeah.
Tama ba yung, yeah, ganun, di ba? So,
Yeah.
instead of just waiting for the people who we're supposed to rely on, I'm not saying, I'm not dropping
That's
any
right.
names, I'm not dropping any organization, just general thought.
Yeah.
They decided to, you know what, kaya naman namin, yeah, we're gonna do it ourselves. Parang ganun.
Right. To put the matters in their own hands, right? Like to tackle things
Yes.
head on, basically, right?
Exactly, oo. In a microscopic scale, tayo-tayo na lang, parang ganun.
Oo. Tayo-tayo na yung magtulungan. Alam mo yun, wala na tayong aasahan. Something like that. Okay, I don't wanna...
Okay, wait. Let's just be honest. I'm sorry, not honest, but for the record, we're not hating on anyone
Anybody
here.
Right.
We're not. We're just stating a fact that a lot of people, a lot of groups are tired of seeing other people suffer when they can help. Parang ganun.
And according to our research here, apparently, yes, I said 300, but 4 hours ago, the latest report is that there are 350 community pantries nationwide now.
So that's so nice.
There really is a need for someone, for a group to organize this. Kasi 'di ba baka maraming gustong tumulong pero hindi rin alam kung papaano or kung saan.
Yes.
And so this is really fantastic, amazing. You give what you can and you take what you just need. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Naalala ko yung kwento ni, one of the manongs who got a couple of oranges. And he was encouraged to, Lolo, kuha ka pa. Sabi niya, hindi, ito lang naman kailangan ko. Like, my heart, my soul. It
diba?
Just,
diba?
Nakaka-touch talaga, grabe.
Although, of course, there are some issues. May nabasa na ako kahapon na may mga kumuha na ng sobra-sobra, ganyan. But yeah.
Isa naman po yung dalawang tayo ng itlog. We're not gonna mention any of their names, but I'm sure they've already suffered enough.
That's true. Pero yung para pumila ka and to be, just be honest na I'm just getting two kasi mag-isa lang ako sa bahay or dalawa lang kami sa bahay. That's really, really fantastic. But anyway, another thing that I wanna ask you about, kasi nga, talking, organization and like starting things, was there a need for a permit? Kasi, di ba, yun yung medyo issue. It's the truth. Like, people are asking, dapat may permit yan, you set up something, ganyan.
I get it.
Sige.
When before the permit issue came to light, of course, my answer was, what? You don't need a permit if you want to put a little stall outside your house and, let other people get whatever, what was happening. But now that I think about it, I don't, permit doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay for something, right? It's just an authorization of some sort, right? Tama ba? So, I think for the peace of mind of the other members of the community, I think it would be okay to at least inform your local government, your LGUs. Like, hey, barangay chairman or ma'am sir, we're gonna be putting one here, ha? So just to let you guys know, we're not trying to draw a crowd for no reason.
Yeah.
We're here to give and receive for others to give also. Parang ganun, di ba? So I think parang permit kasi is a very strict word. It's a very heavy word to use, and it feels like there's so much importance and weight on it. And but for lack of a better term, I think it's okay to have that permit to do the community pantry. Not necessarily to have them go through so much red tape and all that. No, not for that reason, but to just at least inform or let the LGUs be aware that there's gonna be a crowd here. Lalo na ngayon kasi we don't allow crowds, diba? We don't allow big gatherings, right? So, para naman maiwasan natin yung pag dumadaan ng nagro-ronda, for example, mga barangay, bakit may malaking grupo dyan na meron? At least they already know na, oh no, that's where the community pantry thing is going on. So, okay, pass. We're gonna just wave and say goodbye. Parang ganun, I don't know.
Yeah,
ikaw ba? What are your thoughts there?
No, that's actually my fear. That's my fear na baka mag-stop siya because, a lot of people would fall in line and sabihin nila walang physical distancing and it has to stop. But the thing is, kumakalam yung sikmura ng mga tao. And, if instead of like stopping this, like what I'm thinking is like more of a support, diba? Like to always remind people na yun nga, safe distancing pa rin and stuff. But for me, like what you said also, it's important to inform.
Yes.
Pero mas maganda siya actually yung Tagalogin para mas madali siyang maintindihan. Hindi mo kailangang, as I've told you before, hindi mo kailangan magpaalam, kailangan mo lang siyang ipaalam.
Ipaalam, exactly. I was gonna give you the analogy ata, sana of being with your parents, for example. Like, you can have people over, you're not bawal, hindi naman bawal sa parents mo na, magtatambay kayo or whatever, but just let them know. I think it's the same way with the community pantry. Just let your LGUs know that, hey, we're gonna be doing this. I hope you don't mind. And don't be surprised kung may mga grupo dito pumipila. Parang ganon.
I agree entirely. So I think
kapag answer ko na maayos.
So again, pag-break tayo saglit. Let's look into our comment section first. Okay, shall we?
Go ahead.
So let's try to read some of them. Hello to Kim from Antipolo. How's everything there? How's the community pantry there? Okay, Agustin Carlon III. Sabi niya, ang gantong bayanihan na ginagawa ng ating mga kababayan dapat hindi na binibigyan ng masamang kahulugan o haluan pa ng politika. Daming nakikisaw-saw. There you go.
Totoo.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Do you have something more there?
Yeah, there's one here from Joyce Javier listening and watching at Pasig. And I just want to also commend, of course, the LGs of Pasig. I think si Mayor Soto and si Mayor Isko Moreno, among the many other mayors, just gave a general public announcement that, hey, you guys continue to do good. You don't need a permit to be able to do good. So just keep doing that. That's the gist of it, at least. So I'm glad that they voiced that out. And going back to what Agustin Carlon III said, gusto ko yung full name niya, no? He mentioned about hindi na dapat binibigyan ng masamang kahulugan yan, which is what I was really unfortunately expecting.
Yeah.
Kasi when it started out, that was I think Saturday or Sunday, I think nung Tuesday, nag-tweet ako, sabi ko na parang, you wait. Someone is going to either romanticize this or politicize it. Which, for some reason,
it happened, right?
Both happened. Both issues came to be. Naging romanticized na parang iba talaga yung bayanihan spirit ng mga Pilipino. I hate that so much. I'm sorry. It's true that, yes, we do have our own bayanihan spirit and we're living up to that. But I hate that you are romanticizing it instead of actually go and do something about it.
Right, or normalizing it. It's something that we can do. I mean, pandemic or not, right?
No, but the thing is, Nick, I don't want to normalize having to need to rely on your neighbors.
Gets.
Yung aasa ka na sana may mag-contribute ng marami ngayon. Sana may mga dilata ibibigay para may pakain ako sa mga anak ko.
Yeah. The interesting thing that I saw naman sa news, apparently, people are also adjusting. Kumbaga may konsepto pa rin ng hiya. Natutuwa ako kasi kunwari, may nakita ko din sa news hindi niya daw kailangan ng repolyo or something like that, basta yung gulay niya, kasi kailangan niya ng itlog. So, i-donate niya yung repolyo niya or yung vegetable so that, para may makakuha naman nun and then you can get itlog in return. So, that's fantastic, right? Hindi ka umaasa. You're not just taking and taking and taking. Barter ang laban.
Barter, yes.
But it's cute.
That's so nice. Gusto ko yung tama, Nick, na I'm so glad rin na kahit pa paano, may onting hiya. Of course, you don't need to. I think all of these community pantries have been very clear that you don't need to kung hindi mo kaya. You don't need to give kung hindi mo kaya. But it's so nice na sila na mismo nagkaroon ng initiative to like, hey, I really need those 3 eggs. Could I just give this repolyo instead? Parang, my heart is melting.
Sobra, diba? Anyway, let me just say hello also to Martin. Hey, what's up too? Thank you for watching. Sabi ni Louvel, like with regard your comment, tama po kayo, DJ Shai. Some people are tired seeing others na hirap na po.
Diba?
Yeah. And let's allow them to help if they want to help, right?
Yes.
But as you also said, wag naman nating sanayin. There's a really good balance. Should be a good balance between making someone dependent and just helping someone to pull themselves up. Diba? Yan. All right. Anyway, okay. So let's move forward to the next question. So this next question is, it talks about the early days of community pantries. So again, yung mga sentiments on social media na magti-take advantage daw. Do you think ngayon na mas marami tayong information about it, mas marami tayong nakakitang news about it, do you think it will persist? Or tingin mo, mas magiging dependent kesa helpful yung ating community pantries?
Unfortunately, with the current state of our economy, I do feel that people are going to depend on that. Kasi, for example, someone who doesn't have a job right now, will unlikely have a job in the next 3 months, for example, that easily ha. Of course, I'm sure maghahanap siya, ganun. Pero kung wala, ano magagawa niya? He's still gonna want to go to the community pantry once again, mga ganun, di ba? So, feel ko, there is a part of me that wishes na tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang hiya ng tao. Pero I feel like, yung nga, kapit ka talaga sa patalim eh. Ay, hindi naman kapit sa patalim. But you know, grabe naman yun, no? That's extreme. Wala, bawal yung gano'n ngayon. But you know, you're gonna do what you need to do to feed your family. And that includes having to fall in line. Be ashamed that you're falling in line to get what you need for them. Diba? Yung, paano ba? Ayoko silang i-encourage na umasa lang kayo. But what can they do if there's really nothing for them to get to feed their families?
Yeah, it's easy nga to say those words na parang, diba, and you give something in return naman. Or wag ka lang you take. Pero paano nga kung wala? But at the same time, I also, like, it didn't sit well with me when I also saw one interview. Parang it really felt like the person was a bit entitled. Na parang kanina pa ako nakapila dito, etc., etc. And I felt, I mean, sure, like, I understand we're all hungry, you may be hungry, but also, paano ko sabihin, it's a donation, and it's not something that you should expect.
This isn't like, let's say, SAP or ayuda, for example. Hindi siya eh.
It's coming from private individuals kasi. So,
actually, even for the ayuda or for the SAP, for example, I don't think you should be, you're not in any position to demand or anything, but at least you know na there's something you could complain about, and that is, for example, yung sistema ng pagbibigay. Bakit ang tagal? Bakit ang bagal? For example, mga ganun. But the fact that you are in line to be given something for free without needing to give anything in return, parang, mahiya ka naman na magreklamo ka.
Grasya na yun. Right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm worried that people might think I'm worried that you guys who are watching right now might be thinking na, you guys are saying that now kasi swerte nyo eh, privilege kayo eh, parang ganun. And we are trying to always check our privilege, and we always try to acknowledge that we are in a far better place than a lot of our fellow Filipinos. So we're trying to understand, and we're trying to just give light to the issue. So just disclaimer.
Right. I agree. And well, you mentioned about the system, diba? Siguro mas doon pa pwede mag-focus. Kunyari, it's too overwhelming kasi nga there are a limited number of volunteers.
Yes.
And so medyo nagkakagulo na sa pila, ganyan. So in that case, do you think that the community pantries need government intervention, or do you feel like this is, I'm sorry to put you in this position, or do you think that it can flourish without our government taking charge, like kung yung mga organizers na lang?
I don't know. Okay, I think that it would be good to have some sort of support, and I mean support, not a hindrance, not like they'll be the one in control and then stop whatever. More like literal support na, hey, you guys need help with controlling the crowd. Sige, if they won't listen to you, we got you. Parang ganon. Like, okay, we're gonna put up signs, or we're gonna walk around, remind everyone, please keep your distance. Mga ganon. Ganyang klaseng support ang gusto ko sana. Pero hindi yung lagi na lang magagalit or pagsabihan na, mali yung ginagawa nyo dyan. Oy, swag yan.
Correct.
I don't know. And by the way, before we continue, saying hello to Aljon Agustin. Thank you so much for the 50 stars.
Yay!
You're awesome.
Thank you, Aljon. Appreciate that.
Magbigay lang po ayon sa kakayahan ha.
Magbigay din po ayon sa pangangailangan namin. Ako po, apakarami ko pong pangangailangan sa totoo lang.
Kung gusto nyo lang naman magbigay, wala pong ipilit sa inyo ha. Parang community pantry lang rin to. If you wanna send stars, okay lang. Anyway, going back.
All right, so yeah, let me see some of their comments pa. But thank you for that, Alzon. Sabi ni Joyce, there's also a lot of people who want to help nowadays, but there's still some people na medyo gahaman sa biyaya. Yeah, that is, yeah, actually.
Okay, aside from that group of women, sorry, again, I don't want to mention them anymore.
Yeah.
Aside from this group of women, but have you read or watched or seen news about others who are like so hayok ba? Parang ganun. Meron ba?
Actually, yun lang. Yun yung nakita ko eh.
Oh, diba? Parang, I still am being very optimistic that wala masyadong ganun.
Sana.
Kung meron man like one in every community, like, black sheep levels.
There would always be one who would take advantage, right?
Okay.
And feeling ko it's something that, yun nga, that's what I want to ask you about also eh. Kasi medyo self-regulating to eh. Diba? Na para, this is just what I can do. Pero sabi ko, kunyari kung ako yun, kukuha talaga ako ng 5 pansit canton. Kasi doon ako magsisurvive eh. Pwede ba yun?
Sabagay, alam mo, kung ako rin nakapila, sabihin ko, ayoko naman pumila bukas ulit. Sige, kuha na ako ng mga 4 yung
diba?
para hindi na pumila bukas.
Because I'm not very familiar how the tawag dito, yung mga specifics, how it works, how they control everything. But ang galing that some people can actually self-regulate. Kasi if it were me, yun nga, hindi naman sobra sa akin yung 5 pansit canton kasi ganun ako kasiba eh, di ba?
Okay, so to the community pantries in Makati, Pasay area.
Pag ako nipipila po, i-close.
Alam na. Lagyan nyo na po ng karatula mo, Nick.
Totoo.
Opo, ipagpagpila. Okay.
Ang lala.
So tama ka eh, na the regulation of how much you could get is really dependent on the person.
Yeah.
Diba? Either how much hiya nila or how much they truly honestly really need. We don't know.
That's right. And so I want to ask the next question actually for you is sustainability. Do you think that this can be sustainable? Like as we talked about, like earlier, you mentioned how some people might actually depend on it, diba? And baka wala, baka take. But do you think this kind of system, is it possible to be sustainable in the future, pandemic or not?
I don't want it to, only because there is a governing body for that.
Okay.
Because there's literally an office that is supposed to manage those things. You know? So it's not supposed to be, tayo na nga nagbigay ng buwis natin. I'm sorry. Okay, high blood ako ngayon. That's what I don't need. That's already our taxes paying for their salary, and then we're still doing the job.
Right.
So, there's something that's not aligned here, man. I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but that's my opinion. Guys, again, that's my opinion. Not Easy Rocks, probably not Nick's. I don't know, but that's just my opinion.
It is. It is.
Okay,
honestly.
thank you then.
And because only because I agree with you 100%. Because talking about dependence, diba? Maybe we're seeing things like we're teaching people to be dependent, but it's not the case. We're teaching the ones who should be doing this, who should get involved, who should take action and not walk around at night, or something. To actually take action because that is their job, diba? Kaya nga we pay our taxes, and if we do this every time, even if it becomes sustainable, sila yung magiging dependent on us. Right? On those who can. And we don't want that because we want accountability also. Diba?
Yes.
We want people who need to step up. Alright? Because you are there for a reason. Right?
Exactly.
That's it.
Do you want to read the comment from Anna?
Teka, nagigigil ako eh. Joke lang.
May comment dyan si Anna. Gusto mo babasahin? Kasi,
wait, I can't see Anna's comment just
yet.
No,
it's here in this chat box here.
Okay, hold on.
Yan o. Kita mo ba?
Anna says...
Yung last,
where?
there
you go. Kung laging magkakaroon ng community pantry, ano na lang ang silbi ng gobyerno?
Tanong niya yun Hindi
ako din, hindi ko rin tanong yun. And I couldn't answer that.
Sorry guys.
So,
hindi na masagot yan.
Yeah. Sabi ni Miss Marilu dito, ito, medyo related din. Is it's okay as long as it's done per barangay or per area? In in that way, overcrowding of people will be minimized. If there will be positive contact tracing, if there will be a positive person, contact tracing will not be hard. Ayan. So yeah, I agree. So
Well,
LGUs talaga,
diba?
if ever ang
Support.
support.
Lang ha, support. Going back to what you said about yun nga, them being reliant on those who could provide, for example, you know the usual saying na teach a man, give a man a fish. He'll be something for a day. But teach a man to fish, he'll be able to feed himself for a lifetime. Parang
That's
ganun,
right.
diba?
That's right.
We know that statement, we know what it means, but the thing is, hindi natin kayang turuan yung isang, I mean, that's basically just like getting a job na you could give them food now, or they can just get a job of their own, but they cannot get a job to be able to buy those fish. Diba mga,
yeah.
Ewan ko ba?
And I think that's the biggest problem. And you're right. In terms of sustainability, maybe the community pantry is well, it's a good way to support people, especially now. Diba? If you have something to share, if you have an extra, like a spare. For now, diba? You can do it. But in the long run, what we're aiming for is really making everyone productive. You know, making people contribute something.
Society, yes.
Yeah, especially if they can, if they have the ability to contribute because they were trained to do this and that. I know that we have contact tracers now. May mga jobs na nag-open, so I think that's fantastic. So this is just, again, support. It is a temporary something for solution. Solution for those who need it.
But yeah,
which is amazing, diba? And we find it very uplifting, diba? Sobrang it's
diba?
very inspiring to start your own community pantry. Binalita sa akin ng parents ko, actually meron na daw sa amin. So again, one good act, it goes a long way. But then everyone must know na may hangganan din, diba? Everything has a tipping point. Kumbaga. Yeah. And so, that's actually the final question for today's coffee break. Do you think that after the pandemic, is this something that we should continue? And does it have to be romanticized? I feel like you already touched on this, pero sige.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's a heavy no for me. I don't think we should continue this. Paano ba? Parang selfish ko kasi pakinggan sabihin ko na, wag, hindi na. No, you shouldn't be dependent on other people's income. Ang selfish ko pakinggan. But again, ano ba? Siguro, like, kasi sa ibang bansa, there are stuff like soup kitchens. Pero again, that's because it's a governing body that's handling that.
Correct.
But yung mismong tayo-tayo lang, we're gonna handle things on our own. I don't think we are the right person. Unless they give me back my taxes, sige, tulungan ko kayo, sige. Pero, hindi, I really honestly don't think that,
sana may rebate tayo, no? Sana may rebate sa taxes.
Tax rebate, gusto ko yun.
Ay, kasi, nag-donate naman ako, di ba? Nagpakain naman tayo ng mga kapwa natin Pilipino. Baka naman, huwag niyo na kaming bawasan ng sobra-sobra.
Alam ko, there's a proper term for that, hindi rebate, ha? Pero gusto ko yung term mo. Nakakainis.
Diba?
So, yun nga, I don't want people to have to rely. So, for me, it's just whilst the pandemic is ongoing and maybe like a little few months even after, para lang, don't worry, we got you back. I don't know kung kailan man matatapos to. But also on the point of romanticizing, I super duper hate that is being romanticized without action.
Yeah.
Ganun yun na okay lang naman na we appreciate, like right now what me and Nick are doing. We are so amazed and inspired by the movement that is going on.
Yeah.
But if kami yun pero if other people in power choose to romanticize it and just use it for a tweet, use it for a post without actually doing anything. And again, I'm talking about the people who are seated in power, ha?
Yeah.
Kung ganun lang, wag na, just let us be na lang. We don't need your appreciation. We want your action. Sorry, ha? Diba?
I agree.
So, napansin ko rin pala kanina, by the way, yung sa MBC Short Film Festival. Naalala ko lang, one of the lines there was, Filipinos, we're trying to make videos about Filipinos rising against adversities. This is gonna be such a great film topic. What's the term? Film story for the film. Ganun. Bobo ko dun, or this is gonna be a great story actually kung tutusin, di ba? Oo. Pero that's us who participated, or that's us who are also in the same playing field. But again, for people in power to stop romanticizing it and actually do something about it. Thank you. Request ko lang naman po yun kung kaya lang. Thanks.
That's right. I have a lot more to say, but I'd rather not say it. I feel like we are doers. I mean, we're talkers because we're DJs, but
yes.
We can also be doers. And I felt like what we talked about today in our coffee break session is already enough. You may or may not agree with us. Those of you are watching and you're at home, it would be great if you pitch in as well. We would be happy to know what your thoughts are with the community pantries. We are still going to open the comment section. We're going to take a look at it. But yes, I would like to say at the end of the day, it's all about helping. And there's nothing, I don't know, everything's political depending on how you define politics or diba? But the thing is, helping people is a good thing.
True.
And we are all in support of this. All right. Just don't be a bad person. Okay? Just don't be a bad person.
I feel nahihirapan ako talaga magsalita ngayon kasi you're scared you might offend someone.
I don't wanna offend people, but I felt like I already offended a lot with everything that I said.
I get it.
Just do something, man.
Remember, guys, it's not wrong to criticize the shortcomings of the people in charge.
Yeah.
Right. Oh wait, before we go pala, first off, let me say hello to Louvel. It's the first time for Lou to watch our Facebook Live, so thank you so much, and
Thanks,
I hope
Louvel.
that you get to watch again in the next episodes of Coffee Break and our Facebook Lives in general. And Nick, I don't know if you saw the news, but I think the one in Maginhawa nga, yung kay Patricia, I think she already officially closed it down. I took some screenshots earlier.
Oh, officially.
Sana yun. Hanapin ko kasi screenshot ko lahat ng mga pwede natin pag-usapan.
Really sad.
But yeah, I think sabi niya na sorry, the one in Manila pala. The one in Manila.
Sa Manila.
Tinigilan niya na daw kasi sa red tagging thing nga. Nakakatawa, no? We have a lot to say about that, but we're not gonna go to the specifics. But natatawa lang ako when before, pag nagreklamo tayo, sinasabi nila anong ambag natin.
Great.
Ngayon may ambag na literal.
May ambag ka na. Meron ka pa rin.
There's still something for them to say na saan ba kami lulugar?
Yeah. But, just know this. It's always better to do something than not do something. I mean, it's okay to not do anything the whole day. If you want to rest, diba? If you want some peace of mind. Pero when it comes to taking action for other people, especially if you're in the position to do it, galaw ka. Galaw ka. Oo, ayun. You're right. Sige, so we also talked about, so some creativity, we all need that to relax, diba? Sabi nga nila, baka masyadong political and stuff, but whatever. Everything's political.
At some level, yeah.
Right. So I'm encouraging everybody, of course, to follow the page, not just of Easy Rock, but with what we're having right now. We're having the MBC Short Film Festival. I'm looking forward to seeing your entries, what stories we'll be having. So do check it out. Check it out, mbcfilmfest.com. And if you want to join, there you go.
That's right. Whether you're a pro or you're an amateur, go ahead again. It's MBC Short Film Festival. That's on Facebook. And you can also check out the website. It's mbcfilmfest.com.
All right. Natawa ako doon sa comment. Pinabasa ako na meron daw tong repeat na may repeat daw to sa isang channel. Okay. Sige, I'm gonna be reading this. I'm gonna be reading all the comments like off the air, but thank you guys. We appreciate you. It feels like it seems like napagod na talaga. Pagod na yung mga tao, and we just want to take action, and we appreciate all the help that you can. So thank you very much once again for joining us in today's live edition of Coffee Break. Shai, would you like to do the honors of inviting our viewers?
Of course. So you're talking about inviting the viewers to
To do
listen to
something.
us. To do something to your community, to help out, improve your
Yes.
community, and make life a better place for everyone.
That's right.
But yeah, aside from that, if you can't do that, then at the least you could do is to make us happy, your favorite DJs on the radio, of course, by listening to our programs on Easy Rock Manila. It's 96.3 Easy Rock, just the right rock, starting off with Samantha in the morning with her heyday, greeting you with a very, very good morning. And of course, Chloe with her beautiful, insightful. Why do we keep forgetting? Oh my gosh, nakakaya.
Daily Dose.
Daily Dose. Alam mo lang,
There you
sobrang
go.
insightful nun.
Daily
Okay.
Dose.
Daily Dose with her, I mean, again, the
I was
very
caught off
insightful
guard.
thoughts called Daily Dose. And of course, Nick with his Nick Picks. Yep.
Yes, that's from 2 p.m. till 6 for our daily poll. Today, we're actually talking about asking for a raise. Is that something that you have done or alam ko, bahala kayo. Just let me know what your thoughts are in our post. And of course, after me later on, it's going to be Shai from 6 o'clock till 10.
That's right, for the music of light all night. And also, we'll be playing all of your favorite songs hanggang midnight, hanggang madaling araw, until Samantha wakes you up in the morning. And don't forget, tomorrow, we're gonna have another game day. So, wag po kayo magsawa sa pagmumukha namin ni Nick. Kasi
kami pa
tomorrow,
rin.
it's gonna be the both of us hosting the game day at 7 p.m. tomorrow, still here on Easy Rock Manila. And what else? Yeah, do check our social media accounts. It's Easy
Yes.
Rock Manila on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and ours
Please
as
don't
well.
follow us.
Yeah.
Yes,
don't forget to
of
follow
course.
me and Nick.
At DJ Nick 963 for myself, and Shai, I believe that's at DJ
Shai 963.
963. All right, there
Naglag ka
you
rin na very slight, but it's okay.
Because I'm not sure if the page has already been changed, but
Hindi pa rin alam.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining us in today's edition of Coffee Break. We'll see you tomorrow for game day, and of course, make sure to tune in to 96.3 every day, all day. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys soon.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
You're